Summertime and it gets crazy on the farm. Marissa Paykos joining us from Ridgeland, from Whippoorwill Farms. Marissa, I grew up thousands of miles from here on a wheat farm. I know what was in season there then. It's a whole lot different here. I would imagine there are all sorts of good things in season at Whippoorwill Farms.
Yeah, summertime, especially June, is one of our most busy times of the year. It's when we're bringing in most of our summer crops. Believe it or not, it actually gets so hot here, so humid, that by July and August, there's not too much growing anymore. And so May and June is a big time for us. And so I'm actually out here in one of our gardens. We have 4 acres of all natural gardens that we do all by hand. So we don't use any tractors, no tillers, nothing comes through our gardens. And I'm out here in some of our tomatoes. And so this is one of our most popular summer crops that we have. And so June is a big time for tomatoes on the farm. Of course, we have squash, zucchini, peppers, we have basil, we have radishes still. We actually still have greens growing, like salad greens and cut flowers, tons and tons of cut flowers. And yeah, every kind of summer vegetable that you can think of is coming in now.
What seems to be the most popular vegetable for folks? I know in our neighborhood, I've got neighbors of mine who are growing things. Tomatoes seem to be about the easiest to grow if folks still might want to think about growing something this summer.
Yeah, you can definitely still, we actually we'll grow all summer long. We'll be planting, we plant every week.
Okay.
And so we succession plant so that we constantly have products coming in. Cucumbers is something, if you can get it ahead of the cucumber beetles and your worms, so you can get really good cucumbers. And tomatoes, again, if you are trying to do it without spray or, any kind of pesticides,
right.
Going as early as you can is going to help you avoid those problems. But yeah, I mean, it's not too late to start. We still have cucumbers to put in the ground, pole beans, bush beans, okra grows great in July and August when it's hot and super rainy. So all of those things are still, and peppers. Peppers love, love, love the heat.
Well, they're going to get a lot of it this summer, so peppers might be. Would peppers be if you want to make sure something works this summer so that you have the joy of all of that, peppers is where you go?
Peppers in. Definitely, yep. We will be starting more peppers here soon. And they will be the ones that carry us through July and August when we don't have a ton of other products.
Okay. How do folks best get in touch with the farm to get the beautiful bounty that it's delivering?
Yeah, so we actually have a monthly subscription service that you can be a part of. It's called the Lowcountry Farm Box, and it's meat, eggs, and veggies all from our farm. We also raise 4,000 chickens a year for meat. We raise hundreds of pigs for processing, beef, pasture-raised eggs, and the veggies. And so all of that is in the Lowcountry Farm Box. And you can go to lowcountryfarmbox.com to learn more about how that subscription works. How that subscription works. And then you can catch us at the Port Royal Farmers Market on Saturdays, as well as in Savannah. And we're in Hilton Head once a month at the Hilton Head Farmers Market at the Coastal Discovery Museum.
Right.
And then also, a great way to get our products is at the Jarvis Creek General Store, where they actually carry our meat and some of our veg for us.
Okay.
They also buy a ton of meat and veg that they serve at their food truck.
Yeah.
And so they're big supporters of us. And then other restaurants that support us on Hilton Head, if you can't get to the farm or purchase from us directly, Redfish is another big restaurant that supports us and buys from us weekly.
That's great stuff. Yeah, the Jarvis Creek General Store there at the corner of Spanish Wells Road and 278. Great stuff. I'm excited about a great summer of great eating. We appreciate the time as always. Marissa Paykos, the owner and operator of Whippoorwill Farms out in Ridgeland. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
When we come back, a view of Juneteenth that you have not heard before. You'll want to stay around for this.